Top psychic shares jaw-dropping 2025 predictions for Luigi Mangione, Trump, Kate, Meghan, Biden and Diddy. A renowned psychic has offered a fascinating insight into how she thinks 2025 will treat some of the world's most famous and infamous figures. Marian Jordan, 77, known professionally as Mae the Irish Psychic, read her stack of trusty Aer Lingus playing cards during an exclusive dailymail.com interview at her stunning Long Island home. She lives there with her husband George and Siamese cat Muldoon. Mae was able to offer very specific forecasts for figures including Luigi Mangione, Donald Trump, Kate Middleton, Meghan Markle and P Diddy. Some readings were very positive, but Mae believes other famous faces have a challenging 12 months ahead of them. Mae, who grew up in Charleston, County Mayo, says she inherited her psychic abilities from her grandmother Mame Mulhern. Mae booked a trip on the Titanic's maiden voyage but avoided the fateful sailing and subsequently began to share her abilities with family and friends. Mae's astonishing life story saw her left with her grandparents by her parents when she was just 2, so they could move to the U.S. She moved to England for a year aged 18, then headed to America, but there was no warm reunion with her family who rejected her. Mae worked as a hairdresser and realtor and was later able to turn her psychic gift into a full-time career. Clients include celebrities, lawmakers and tech executives, but Mae is too discreet to name names. Happily, she was able to offer amazingly specific predictions when grilled by dailymail.com. Alleged CEO murderer Luigi Mangione is in for a fascinating year, Mae predicts. She told dailymail.com, "There is going to be a dramatic twist halfway through his case, somewhere along the way. This case is going to turn around, completely turn around and go in the other direction." Prosecutors believe they have a slam-dunk case against Mangione, whose lawyers have yet to offer a defense explaining his not guilty plea. Mae thinks Luigi will serve some time behind bars, but also believes the 26-year-old alleged killer will be free before he loses the brooding looks that have made him a controversial pinup. She explained, "He will go to prison, but for as little as 10 years, maximum 27, and won't be sentenced to death. I could see him in a uniform, and I could see him serve him sometime, but to me, it's not a lifetime." Mae says Mangione's fan base will continue to grow in the coming months and years. She added, "He will still be very good-looking when he gets out." Mae also said she sees Mangione surrounded by cash. He comes from a wealthy family and has been inundated with donations by supporters. Mangione faces state and federal murder charges over the December 4th shooting of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, 50, in Manhattan. He is being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn awaiting trial. Mae thinks Trump will be able to follow through with his vow to deport millions of migrants, but says there is a catch. She explained, "He will successfully deport migrants, but it will take him most of his term." Mae says she doesn't think there will be any further attempts on the president-elect's life, after he endured 2 failed assassination attempts in 2024. But she did predict an incident in 2025, telling dailymail.com, "I think that in either 8 or 9 months down the road, or in around 20 months down the road, I do think that something will happen. But I don't think he'll be assassinated now." During the reading, Trump's name produced 2 9 cards, which Mae said is indicative of his impending success. 2 jacks and 2 spades were also produced, meaning Trump should not face any further legal issues, Mae said. But it won't all be plain sailing, according to Mae's reading. "I think traveling is maybe a bit of a problem for him. So I think that down the road, he'll have issues with travel." She wasn't able to elaborate further, but Mae also forecast health issues for 78-year-old Trump, who'll be older than Joe Biden, 81, was when he began his term. "I could see him having problems balancing the body weight-wise," Mae said. "I could see his weight being a problem." She suggested Ozempic as a possible solution for the fast food-loving president. Mae's reading for former and future First Lady Melania Trump was shorter, which is no surprise given Melania's famously enigmatic and private personality. Mae says she thinks Melania will be a good First Lady, adding, "I don't know about her doing so much." According to the psychic's cards, they have different lives. It doesn't look like Donald and Melania are madly in love, but Mae says the marriage seems secure. "I think they love each other and they respect each other. But I think the marriage is just fine." Mae thinks President Biden is dealing with some very significant health issues as the end of his presidency draws near. "He's not well," she added. It was during the June presidential debate when 81-year-old Biden's performance sounded the alarms with the American people. Many expressed concern if he was up to the task of running the country based on his age, health and cognitive ability. Nearly a month after telling supporters he will continue to run for a second term, he withdrew and endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris as his replacement. Mae said the two spade cards produced during Biden's reading confirm many of the rumors about his stint in the White House. "I don't think he was running the country. I really don't, because of those two spades," she explained. "These are very boxed-in cards. That's a card that's symbolic of you're in a box. Your hands are tied," she said. "There are no choices here." After Kamala Harris lost her bid to become the president, many are wondering if Harris could be planning a comeback as governor of California. The 5-card produced during Kamala's reading saw Mae predict that she is being pushed like crazy to stay in politics by her controversial husband Doug Emhoff. Emhoff loves the limelight, she said of the second gentleman, who was exposed as a love cheat and accused of slapping an ex by DailyMail.com earlier this year. "He loves her but pushes her a lot," she said. Mae thinks Kamala is a match for her husband, though, and said the outgoing VP will not run again. Mae's predictions for the royals were a very mixed bag. She said estranged brothers Prince William and Prince Harry will eventually have a new beginning, but that it could take between 2 and 22 years for them to be reunited. The cards pulled for King Charles showed health issues, with the monarch currently being treated for cancer. Mae sounded a hopeful note, though. "He really has to be careful with his health, but I do think he will see his children reunite," she said. Mae said she believes Prince Harry's wife Meghan Markle may be the one who comes to the rescue and fixes her husband's relationship with his older brother. That could be a tall order, given the torrent of embarrassing accusations leveled at William, Kate, and the wider royal family by both Harry and Meghan. Mae says she sees Harry returning to live in the UK. Asked if he'll be joined by Meghan and their 2 children Archie and Lilibet, she added, "I don't want to say anything really negative, but I do think that there are a lot of issues in that marriage and relationship, so I think that they'll be going in different directions for a long time. I think the relationship will be really, really challenged. I hope I'm wrong, of course." Mae was optimistic about Princess Kate, believing the future queen has beaten the cancer. "I think she is going to do well," Mae added. Donald Trump, Jr., 46, relationship is rumored to have started about 6 months ago with Palm Beach socialite Bettina Anderson, 38. But, according to Mae, it's puppy love, it's cute and all, but said that relationship is a mistake and won't work out. Trump's oldest son, who will turn 47 on Tuesday, December 31st, was engaged to the former Fox host and Trump campaign advisor Kimberly Guilfoyle since December 2020. The pair called it quits earlier this month after Don Jr. and the Anderson were spotted together holding hands. He left his ex-wife Vanessa Trump, who he shares 5 children with, when he and Guilfoyle started dating in 2018. Amazon billionaire Jeff Bezos, 60, and his fiancée Lauren Sanchez, 55, are set to tie the knot sometime in the new year. Mae said the pair are madly in love with each other. When she pulled an ace of spades card out of the deck, it indicated their nuptials will be kept very secret. "I think they're going to build a place their own venue to hold it," she said. "He's in love and crazy about her," she said. The jet-setting couple that are often pictured in different locales across the world, often on Bezos' $500 million Koru yacht. But Mae thinks the wedding will be closer to home in the U.S., and that the couple may even build a special venue just to host it. Mae's prediction for Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams was the most disturbing one. She fears the stranded astronauts may not return to Earth from the International Space Station until June 2025. Wilmore and Williams were blasted into space by Boeing's Starliner jet for a planned 7 to 10-day expedition in June 2024, but have been stuck there after their rocket suffered a series of worrying faults. Mae's prediction sees the astronauts either returning home sometime between mid-January and February, but if they are not rescued by then, it will be another 4 months before they can get back. She says her cards also told her that one of the two is suffering from health issues. "One of them is not doing so well, but they come back," Mae said. "They're okay. Nobody's dying here. Thank God." Despite the terrifying predicament, NASA insists the astronauts are not stranded and announced on December 18 that they expect the pair to return in March 2025. "This is the year songstress and star quarterback will tie the knot," Mae's cards say. "Their wedding will be secret and happen within 8 months, according to Mae. There's a baby," she said, but according to her prediction, it may take them a while to get pregnant. She also doesn't see the pair becoming parents in the new year. In the meantime, The couple are enjoying their time together, enjoying New York before Swift's potential move to Nashville to be closer to her lover boy. Jennifer Lopez will marry for a 5th time, Mae believes, but she doesn't think it will be anytime soon. She will marry again. I think it'll be a while. It could be 4 years, 5 years, but the girl will marry. She will marry again. She can't be alone, this woman, Mae said of Lopez, who split from Ben Affleck earlier this year after a 2-year marriage. She should have stayed with that baseball player. Mae's cards told her that Jennifer Lopez's ex Alex Rodriguez was a perfect fit. I think he truly loved her, she added. Mae says there will never be another reunion between Lopez and Affleck. The couple first got engaged in November 2022, but split shortly afterwards. In 2025, she laughed, it would be nice to put some clothes on. Ariana and Ethan's relationship will not last, according to Mae. The pair who met on the film set of Wicked left their spouses to be with each other. Slater, who shares a son with his ex-wife, Lily J, broke her silence amid her divorce from Slater and his relationship with the actress. In a personal essay she penned in The Cut earlier this month. It must be very, very difficult when you're 2 celebrities and you're in that environment all the time, she empathized. Of course, you're going to meet somebody else. It's difficult. But despite the sacrifices that have been made, she predicts Grande will be the one to end it, but did not say when. I don't think there is that much passion there, she noted. I think it will just fade out and she'll move on. She added, time will tell. Mae thinks Eric, 54, and Lyle, 56, Menendez are going to be getting out of prison sometime this year. I do believe that the father was sick, a sick man. And I do believe that he molested those kids, she said. Eric is the brother that is suffering the most. Diddy, 55, is pretty much done, according to Mae. He's going away. I'll be shocked if he ever gets out. I'll eat my cards, she said. I think when you have that much power and that much money, I think you feel you can have anybody or do anything you want. But that's sick. Her cards told her that Diddy's sex trafficking trial will be heavily delayed, leaving him to languish at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center in the meantime. This week, more allegations surfaced surrounding the rapper's horrid acts. The latest is a lawsuit of a woman who has accused the embattled rapper of drugging and sexually assaulting her in 2006 at a New York party. Diddy has denied all claims of wrongdoing. The blonde bombshell, known for her sultry makeup looks through the decades, but rebranded herself as makeup-free, may be adding more color to her fair skin in 2025. She won't keep up her no-makeup crusade forever, Mae said. Though many have embraced the 57-year-old Anderson's natural beauty, Mae said, she is a beautiful woman, but she should put on a little makeup. It wouldn't hurt. Mae sees cracks in Jackman's relationship with the Broadway star. I don't know who is going to be cheating, but I feel there's deception here, she said. The couple tried to keep their romance a secret. Mae's hand showed the 2 of spades, a hidden card indicating that there's a lot of love there, but also said it is very hidden. There are too many people involved. This poses a problem for them, she explained. The card showed a 2, a 5, a king, a jack. She thought deeply and said, I don't know about this. It's on, it's off, it's on and off. I don't know if this is going to really work. She added, I think it will run its course this coming year. Jackman, 56, and Sutton, 49, starred in the musical The Music Man, and reportedly started a steamy love affair that was exposed earlier this year. Mae mentioned the long-standing rumor that Jackman is secretly gay, which he has denied, and says she was surprised by his marriage split. The actor had been with his wife Deborah Lee Furness, 69, for 27 years and share 2 children together. Britney continues to experience challenges in 2025, Mae predicts. The 43-year-old pop singer is close to running out of her fortune, Mae said. Another boyfriend will surface over the next 6 to 16 months.